What's up, everybody? This is Hotshot10, and I'm doing something a little different. Today I'm actually going to do a video on a Rust-based design I've been working on lately. I've been playing a lot of Rust, actually, and I find it quite fun. I've got a couple hundred hours since the virus hit, so I decided to do a base building video, which I found very interesting. So, this is a basic design. I really don't have a name for it, but we call it the dropdown. I'm just going to call it that for right now. So if I got a no clip here, it's a very simple, basic 2x2 design with improved honeycomb. So obviously you can see it has turrets outside. One challenge I came up with this design is I knew I wanted to do a 2x2 because I like to do solo and duo bases, even in larger groups. I like just having me and a buddy that's really close. We just like to have our own base inside the compound with the group. So this is kind of what I decided to come up with, because we had a 2x2 design before with honeycomb just like this. That's all it was, and it was kind of really limited on storage. And I wanted something a little bit better with storage, but also keep it relatively cheap and cost efficient. So I came up with this. Like I said, I'll just call it the dropdown. It's not the best dropdown base, but you'll see why here in a little bit. So the first challenge that came with this base was an entrance. So besides building all the sides and everything, the entrance was the hardest part, because a lot of these bases utilize ramps of some kind to get up. Well, this one's a little different and utilizes ladders. So you have to ladder learn to have the space. But this base is designed to be an inner compound base. So this is not supposed to be the main base. This is supposed to be another base inside the compound that maybe you want to build and have solo or with another duo, like I said. So you're already expected with this base to have tier 1 and just skip tier 1 and go straight to tier 3. This is not designed to be an intermediary base with tier 2. You're supposed to skip and rush tier 3. And you're supposed to have ladders to get up in the base, because ladders actually give the base a strong suit on the outside when being used. So starting with the outside of the base, obviously, like I said, it's a 2x2 with honeycomb. This is all honeycomb on top of that. I'll get in there and show you in a little bit. But the turrets here, the turrets have view on each other, and then you have these barricades here so nobody can run up and get without line of the turret without getting hurt. They're always going to get shot. Maybe they can get here, but the turret can still shoot through this little gap right here and still hit them. So it's very hard to get rid of these turrets off the bat. And of course, they're protected by garage doors. The doors here on the side, someone might be asking, what are they for? Well, right now they're for nothing. But say over here, I have a large battery. It comes off of the windmill on the top and the sniper tower. But so say you don't have a large battery, this is capable to be used with a couple medium batteries. So you can put a medium battery here, you can put a medium battery here or something else. You can put another medium battery over here or something else. Or you can, like I did over there, put one large battery. It's it can be flexible for what you have at your disposal. But anyway, so besides the outside, let's go and look at the inside here. Turn off no clip. If I run up here, jump up, obviously we have the roof access here. This is the door. The door is like this, so if this door is open, nobody, when someone's door camping, they can't get inside the base. And you can still close it by crouch on the side. So let's go ahead and go in it. So here is the excess loot room. Obviously, you're not going to keep your best loot here. Don't do that. But the 2x2 is below us, and then I built up and put frames here. So that way, with all of these closed, say you logged off, right? So these would be open when you're logged on, or you leave the base. When you're again, this is a very expensive base, but very worth it, because the garage doors. But again, you're supposed to skip. You just go straight from tier 1 to tier 3. This is not supposed to be a main compound base at all. But once you get garage doors, you make the garage doors, and yes, this is a lot of gears here. But this is just for your excess loot and some extra beds. And of course, your research table can go up here. But yeah, so then you have your shooting floor here. You can take these reinforced glass frames off later if you need to. And here's the dropdown. This is why this base is called a dropdown. So when you're coming down here, I removed the ladder by accident. So let me place the ladder back. Okay, so coming down here, you're trying if you're a raider and you're trying to look, you really can't see anything. That's the strong suit of this base. You can't see anything. So you're coming down this ladder here. Oh, and see, like I fell, I would have died there. But see, you're coming out. You still can't see anything. This is undrainable. You can't drain this. You have to destroy this somehow. And of course, they're going to assume that the shotgun traps are down there on the ground. Well, yes and no. So there's shotgun traps here to prevent if someone destroyed these shotgun traps, they can't get in here. But here's the real icing right here. Is this one right here is pointing at a slant. So even if they get down and they destroy these, they can't see this one. They can't see that one. And you might say, oh, well, they're just going to go over here and they're going to crouch and sprint to get up. Well, that's going to be hard with this one right here. Is also going to stop them. It's also going to kill them. So this is just a very annoying drop-down base design. So coming in here, obviously this will be closed. You have your main TC with a, make sure you do a half wall here, so you can put the shelving. So you got a half wall. This is completely armored, and then the upkeep of the base, if you're wondering, is 2,280 metal a day, 224 high qual, and 3,347 stone. That's not too bad. That's about 72 hours upkeep if you fill that. That's really good. So if I turn the no clipping back on, we look in here. This is honeycombed right here. So you have 3 triangles here. You have a honeycomb here. You have a honeycomb here. So you can see that wall right there where it comes up. That's on every single side. Every single side except the entrance side has that honeycomb on it. So honeycomb here. And this door here, if someone raises this, they're going to assume the only way to get in the base is right there. They're probably going to think, oh, his loot room's right there. They're going to blow this and be like, shit, there's sheet metal walls right here. So it's not gonna really work in a Raiders favor. So going back inside the base here. Like I said, this is made for rushing tier 3. So this is not made to be a starter base. So don't expect to fit a tier 3 in here. But you obviously can see this is perfect for duo, because you can put 2 beds right here. Or you can put bags there. It doesn't matter if you want to change it up. You can put beds right here. You can put 4 bags probably right here. A ton of storage space. And you don't have to use all this for storage, obviously. You can use it for whatever you want to put there. And, yeah, the shooting floor is great, too. Say you go in here, and you're here. You can pick that up, and look. You got great shooting visibility here. All around. That window back. No clip back on, but yeah, this is a great little inner compound. I'm gonna call this the dropdown, the dropkick. How about that, the dropkick? Because it's gonna get your legs and you're dropping. So yeah, let's call it the dropkick. But this is really like my first professional, I would say, base design. Obviously, the dropdowns could be better. But it's still very annoying because especially when this garage door is closed. I mean, you know there's shotgun traps here as a raider. You know that sitting here, there's shotgun traps there. But this is undrainable. You can't drain this. You have to destroy this somehow. There's no way. You can't even see it to shoot it. So maybe you could use explosive ammo to get like next to the bottom of these. But you're not gonna drain them. They're gonna murder you every single time. And when you assume that you got that one done, and maybe you have these right here, which you can't explosive ammo because they're too high up. So you're gonna have to rocket them. So it's just very annoying for raiders that have to go through your door. Even if they, like I said, even if they get the honeycomb right, it's still very annoying. And you could honestly upgrade this wall here and upgrade periodic walls around, so it makes it look even more harder to raid. So they could go through your walls, or you could upgrade this, right? You could upgrade these 3 to sheet metal. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, not armored right there. So you upgrade this one to sheet metal. So even it still looks super intimidating. And if you want to be more repest, you could upgrade all of these exterior walls to sheet metal. All the way around. Look how cancerous that base looks. And if you look at upkeep, really here, 2,606 metal. That's not bad at all. Like, look at that upkeep. That's amazing for this size of a base. And again, this is for a duo. It's for a duo and a clan that have a lot of loot left over, a lot of kits or something like that. And you don't have to put boxes. You can put lockers here instead. You could put a wall right here and still have access to the shooting floor. But you could have a wall right here and put a locker right here. And put a locker right here. So it's a very customizable space right here. But anyway, I'm Hodget10. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. And hope you guys have a great day playing Rust. See y'all.